In this tabletop review, I'm going to be taking a look at a AR15 stock option. This particular item is made by a company called Trinity Force. Their website is trinityforce.com. This is their Alpha stock, and it has a market price of roughly $15, so it's very affordable for what it is. It ships in this box. Inside of the box is just the stock. There is nothing else inside of here. A stock, plastic bag, nice packaging, and there we go. Let's see if it wants to stand by itself. Alright, it does. Alright, so a little bit about this stock. The Alpha stock is listed as a versatile stock that will work with any AR build. It features a low profile adjustment latch, double injection rubber cheek rest, and slick sided profile. The butt profile is angled to accommodate plate carriers, and the aggressive texturing will ensure minimal movement when manipulating the rifle under stress. The length on this stock is 7.6 inches. This is designed to fit mil-spec buffer tubes only. The weight is 8.4 ounces. The length of pull range is 3.3 inches. Length of pull collapsed is 12.4 inches. And the length of pull extended is 15.7 inches. The material this is made out of is high-strength steel, high-density polymer, and rubber. Now the colors available are black, gray, and sand. So sand would give me the impression that it's not going to be really compatible with flat dark earth. I can't verify that because I only have a black one here, but the gray, again, the gray, does it match other grays on the market? I don't know because I haven't seen those in person, so I can only talk about the black one. So what do we have? We have an interesting design. We've got some different molding on it. It is a lightweight stock. The latch release is definitely low profile. It's not going to snag on anything. We've got some interesting skeletal cutouts here. So you've got a few options for sling placement. You could route a sling through here, through here, through here. There are QD attachment points on both sides of the stock, so if you want to attach a QD ring, that's completely feasible. The rubber butt pad is fairly thick. I mean, this looks to be roughly a ½ inch. Let's see. 3/4 of an inch. 3/4 of an inch up there, and yeah, 3/4 of an inch rubber butt pad. So that's nice. It does appear to be removable. There's a couple of hex bolts right there that would allow you to remove it. We've got a cutout in the top for if you're using this on a rifle that has a buffer tube with laser marks on it to indicate the position. You're going to see that through the hole. Trying to see if there's any facilities for adding a cheek riser. I guess you could add a cheek riser to this. I'm not sure if they actually sell a cheek riser, but I got a Trinity Force logo right there on the latch on one side. This does appear to be, this has an injection molded seam right there. Seems to be a fairly well built stock from what I can tell. The release seems to work as it's advertised. It's an interesting design. I can definitely see some color fill options on this if you're so inclined to get your artistic juices flowing. With these recesses right here, you could definitely add some color depending upon what kind of theme you're going with your rifle. You could fill these in with some color to add a little bling to it if that's your thing. Of course, there's the Infinity Force logo right there that could be color filled as well. I might do that because I do those things. I don't have any other specs on this. What I talked about is what I have available. This carries a SKU number of TBA03, and Trinity Force's website doesn't list retail prices or suggested retail prices, so I went and took a look at opticsplanet.com. They are advertising this site for $15. I think that's a very reasonable price for this stock. And you can also you can buy the stock with a complete buffer tube kit as well. I don't know much about that because I don't have one of those. I just have the stock here. But for $15, assuming you can get it for $15, maybe more, maybe less, depending upon where you get it from, that's a really good buy. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and install this on a lower receiver, and I'll try to do that on camera so you can see me install this, and I'll just check the fit of it and check the functionality on a receiver. All right, I have a lower receiver out. I've already removed the existing stock. This is a Spikes Tactical mil-spec buffer tube here. It's got position markers on it. Now, the Trinity Force stock, this particular one, you cannot pull down on the lever to slide this on. This is one of those types of stocks where you've got to get your fingers right and pull this piece down, and you got to hold it down. And normally I do this off camera, but we'll see if I can do this on camera. Slide it on and release it. And there we go. Positive lockup. Little bit of movement on it, which is normal for most stocks. Does offer adequate clearance here. This is a Magpul ASAP plate that takes a QD sling, and there is adequate clearance for that unless you're running some very large bulky QD sling sling attachment, but I don't see an issue with clearance. Locks up solid, moves fine. Yeah, no issues with movement. So it's not too tight, it's not too loose, it's just perfect. And of course the cutout in the top lines up with the position markers on the Spikes Tactical just fine. So I'm going to run this on a rifle for a bit, and if I have any further comments, I'll report back, or if there's any issues, I'll report back. But so far, I'm liking what I see here. I like the nice thick rubber butt pad on it. I like the price point. I like the sling mounting options. I like the design on it. And again, since this particular lower receiver is running with some color on it, I might just add some color to this stock just so it flows with the color scheme of this particular rifle. Again, that's trinityforce.com. Very good product from what I can see so far.